Hello and welcome to the I Do Wedding Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Nina Adio, a social media marketing expert specific to the wedding industry. On this show, I discuss tips to help you DIY your social media, as well as getting the confidence and income to outsource it. Thank you for allowing this episode to come through on your Bluetooth, your car radio, wherever it may be you're listening from today. Now, let's take your wedding business to the next level. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the I Do Wedding Marketing Podcast. I'm excited about today because I am doing something I have never done before. I'm going to be telling you guys about it. So, first, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for tuning in. It is fall, guys, which means I'm going to be taking a break from the podcast soon during November and December. That's when I get really busy, right before you get really busy, because that's when people realize, oh boy, I need something set up. Also in November, I'm going to be attending Wedding MBA in Las Vegas. So if you're going to be there, be sure to let me know. Right now, I've got my cup of coffee. My dad surprised me with a Starbucks, and I've got crock pot and dinner in the crock pot. And I think I botched it, guys. I tried to substitute an ingredient, and I don't think it's going to work out, but we'll see. My husband gets home after dinner time, so I'll be the test audience on my own. So that's what's going on here. But now let's get to today's topic, which is I am hosting a free 5-day wedding marketing challenge. I'm going to tell you about what that means. I'm going to tell you about what we're going to be doing. So just keep listening. Now, a free challenge is basically I'm posting it when you sign up. I have a sign up link on my website. You will get to receive prompts and join my Facebook group. This is a totally new Facebook group, guys. So it's going to be really intimate. I mean, when you get in there, I mean, there's just four of us in there right now. So don't expect much more. And what we're going to be doing is starting Monday, the 24th, I'm going to be posting a different prompt of what you should put on your Instagram feed, on your Facebook feed, etc. each day. And what I'll also do is I'll give you some recommended captions, some recommended hashtags, and I'll allow you and we'll all post in the group what we did so we all can support each other and follow each other along. And what this is intended to do is to is to spark your creativity, is to guide you through some posting ideas, maybe get you to think a little out of the box, maybe it's not just doing a photo of yourself, but what we're saying about it in it, things like that. We're going to really surprise you with what we're going to be posting. And I'm hoping we're going to be able to create a nice community together within this group. Now, who is this challenge for? Anyone in the wedding industry or servicing the wedding industry. I know some of you who listen are service providers like I am, and I invite you to come in and join us. You know how I believe community over competition. And of course, this is for all wedding industry types. I'm really going to be working hard to craft the prompts or to create options that can work for a photo booth company, can work for a wedding venue, can work for a favor company, etc. So I really want to encourage that any of you join. I do have a welcome post within there where I'd love for you to introduce yourself and to share your social media profile so we can get to know each other and support each other. But if you want to just go in under the radar, quietly see the prompts, I'm not going to put you on blast. That's okay too. So don't panic. Let me give you a little more information about what is in store for this free 5-day wedding marketing challenge. You're going to receive prompts specific for wedding professionals each day with engaging captions, hashtag recommendations, and all the elements required to make your post as strong as possible. So I'll be letting you know all the elements if you're posting on Instagram, for example, that I think that post will need. In the group, you'll be allowed to ask questions during this challenge period to receive advice specific to your business and your post needs. Okay. So if you have a question about a specific post, I'll be checking within the group that week to answer you. You'll be able to gain support from the other service providers and wedding pros who's going to be joining. And you're going to get to learn how to do these posts and doing social media in a safe and private space. So, I am launching this Facebook group now specifically for industry professionals and service providers to join this challenge. And hopefully, I've been able to establish to you through the podcast or wherever else you have followed me on social media that I offer a safe space for people. And that's what I intend for this to be. And if you like the idea of having direction towards your social media, then you're really going to love our podcast sponsor, which is the Weddingpreneurs Content Club. So if you go to idoweddingmarketing.com/sponsors, you'll see the Weddingpreneurs Content Club listed there. And in that club, you receive monthly social media directives, templates, and tips. Now, this is not free. This is brought to you by Carissa Cruzy Weddings, but what I have is just a 5-day free marketing prompt and challenges, and she's going to offer you something that you receive to your inbox daily. So if you would like to check that out, visit idoweddingmarketing.com/sponsors, and you can join annually for $347. So that's a great value. So both the Weddingpreneurs Content Club and the 5-day free marketing challenge are going to be linked in the show notes below. And I want to really encourage you to join this Facebook group because that's where I'm going to be updating. I'm not going to be as consistent with the podcast in the next few weeks or even months because it's a really busy time for myself and for my clients. And I have to put the priority focus on them. So if you want to be able to still get these updates from me or to interact when I'm not able to update the podcast, then I recommend you join the Facebook group because that's going to be the place to go once season 2 of the podcast wraps up before I start season 3. So, who am I going to be seeing in the Facebook group? Don't be shy. Click the link in my description. It's idoweddingmarketing.com/social media challenge where you can join, or you can send me a message on Instagram if you have any questions. I want to give a shout out to Mammoth Party. They do Michigan photo booths, and they sent me a message just shouting out that they appreciated that I mentioned photo booth in one of the episodes when giving some examples of content. So that made my day to receive that message. So don't be shy to message. It really does mean a lot. But for now, I've got to go promote this free challenge. I'm going to be posting on Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere I am. I'm going to be posting about this. And I hope you guys will join me. Let's have this be a great success. Thanks for being here, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.